Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jaleesa. This is the space for Black books, real life, and everything in between. And today I want to talk about indie authors. If you watch my Black BookTube is reading tag video, then you know like I found indie authors in 2016 and it changed my reading life, okay? I mainly read Black indie romance authors. I want to say 85% of the authors that I read are indie, right? And so you're probably like, girl, first of all, back up. What is an indie author? Basically, an indie author is an author who retains full control over all of their creations. So they pick their own covers. They, contact their own editors. They are in charge of their distribution. They are selling their books. They are doing everything independently. They don't have a big major publisher or any publisher, small, indie or not, behind them. They're doing everything on their own. So I have 20 indie authors, and we're just scratching the surface. Okay. I will talk about indie authors all day, every day. So you are going to get several videos from me talking about indie authors. Okay. This is just the surface. But anyways, these are 20 indie authors. These are authors who, when they drop a book, I drop everything to read it. And again, this is only 20 of them. Cause if I sat down to really write that list out, it would probably be like 100, 150. And you're probably like, damn, that's a lot of authors. That don't even scratch the surface. Okay. Anybody can write a book, which is a good thing most of the time. Sometimes it's not so good, but that's a conversation for another day. Okay. Some of these authors I've already spoken about on this channel. Get used to hearing them because if they wrote a book, I've read it multiple times. Okay. So we're going to start with my GOAT, Christina C. Jones. If you are new to CCJ, I think you should either read, if you're wanting like real contemporary romance behind the scenes, if you want something a little different, I'm gonna give you a romantic suspense rec, and that is gonna be Anonymous Acts. It's my favorite book from her. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Then we have Love Belvin, who's like CCJ's bestie. So here's the thing about Love Belvin. All of her books, for the most part, are series. And everybody is in everybody's book. So like, really, honestly, you should start with the Love's Improbable Possibility series. That's Asmir and Raina. But I'm going to tell you to start with the Love Unaccounted series. That is Ezra and Lex. Ezra is a bishop. He's a strange bird. He be reading the girls down, but him and Lex, what a time. And then my personal favorite series, I don't know that anybody will ever outdo Ashton and Tori from the Muted Hopelessness series. This is a second chance book. I just love it. Love Belvin gonna drag you though. So like, if you're one of those people, like you're like, hey, let's get to the book. Let's get to know these people. Let's get right to the happily ever after. Honey, it don't happen like that in the LBC. You finna go through it with them people, but it's worth it. To me, it's worth it. I always have a good time. Then you have Alexandria House. I'm going to say the McClain brothers. Love that series down. Read all 5 books because y'all like to read the brothers' books, but y'all be leaving Kat, who is the only girl in that family. Y'all be leaving her little novella out, and that be pissing me off. Actually, you can just skip Nolan's book and just replace that with Kat if you only want to read 4 books. But nonetheless, the McClain series, Big South in Your Mouth, you'll learn all about that if you go over there. But also, and this is what I don't hear a lot of people talking about, the Romey series. It is mature couples. They are all at Romey University, which is a fictional HBCU. It's 3 friends and they got a lot going on. But it's so incredibly written. And I'm like, I don't know why people don't be over there as much. Like, I love Romey U. I had a good time. Then you have Alexandra Warren. The 2 books I'm going to get from you. One is a novella, Baggage Claims. You should read it. I'm not going to tell you what it's about. Just pick it up. Just pick it up. Pick it up, read it, and then come back and talk to me. We can have a conversation. And then Love Unsolicited. Because you know what? It ain't tricking if you got it. Okay? It is not tricking if you got it. Love those books down. Then we have Nicole Falls. If I need like a laugh, I'm going to go to Nicole Falls' house. Because just some of the shit that her characters say sometimes to me are hilarious. But if you're new over there, I am going to say The Pleasure Principle, which is really more women's fiction than anything. But it's kind of like you're watching a girl grow into a young woman, into a woman in her like sexual evolution. Had a great time over there. And then Rory and Remy, because it's an underrated gem in her catalog. It's a bit messy, but it was good. I was on their side. I'll just leave it there. Then you have Jacquel J. If you have not been over there, go to the Delgado. Start with Capone. Okay, I know people be like, "Oh, I'm gonna start with Capri." Start at Capone and read in the order it was released. But also her Brookwood series. It's like contemporary romance-ish. Very good. I had a good time over there. Then you have Brienne Zene, who is one of my favorite urban romance authors. I'm gonna keep you to myself, Sonovi. Look, this is a story about coming up. Okay, Sonovi don't got it in that book, but just go read it. Just go read it. And then the Evermore series. It is her latest. Well, no, not her latest release, but like I guess it's like her latest series release. It's 4 books. Each and every one of the stories is really, really good, and they're interconnected. So you should definitely check those out. Then we have Miss Aubrey Penn, who really writes some of my favorite author's notes ever, because she really just be talking to us like she would be having a conversation with you, only she's doing it via words on the page. And she even breaks down like people's names phonetically. And sometimes the names don't need to be broken down phonetically, but she makes sure that we all understand. And for that, I appreciate her. I'm going to say Homecoming Season, the first book. Oh, but 2 was good too. Okay, either Homecoming Season or Homecoming Season 2. You can't go wrong with that. And then maybe for the summer. I mean, we love a rapid romance, right? Don't we? Don't we? We do. Go over there. Joan Vassar, a pen who honestly is not celebrated enough in this space. The way Joan writes is masterful. It just is. I'm gonna unfortunately, Francine, it is a dark romance, okay? It is a dark romance and kind of historical because it takes place in the 90s. Are we? Yeah. I guess technically that is historical. Nonetheless, it's a dark romance. It's a kidnapping. Just read it. Then, Sweet Honesty. This is a historical fiction queer romance. It is a male book about 2 Black men in New York finding love in the 1950s. Beautifully written. And it's book 1 of an interconnected series. So the other books are Bittersweet and Sweetest Taboo. And I just finished Sweetest Taboo. It was so good. The audiobooks, highly recommend all audiobooks for Joan Vassar too. Like, they're great. They really are. Then you have Grey Huffington, my prologue queen. I'm going to give you a shorter book, and then I'm going to give you the book. Okay, so my favorite Grey Huffington book is actually My Person. I ate it down. I feel like people don't read it, don't talk about it enough. Love it. Insta love. I don't know. I'm an insta love girly, so that didn't bother me. Luca. You know, you've been reading an author for a long time and they release something new and you're like, oh, I think we're leveling up. That is Luca for Grey Huffington. She leveled up and then continued to level up. But really, Luca is where it starts, kind of where she's at currently in the books in the series that she's writing. So you should go over there. Asia Monique, love her down. And Then Life Was Beautiful has to be one of the most beautiful romance books I've ever read in my entire life. It just is. It just is. And then the Mafia Misfit series. Because what do you mean they're Black and they're in the Mafia? Because Black Mafia people do exist, if you didn't know. Asia got a whole series about them. Go over there. Then we have the Queen of Fat Romance, Shamika Irby. If you are looking for fat representation, fat women, and when I say fat, I don't mean like, oh, she thick. Her belly is flat, but she got hips. No, they got bellies, they got back rolls, they got arms that flab a little bit. They are fat women and they are being loved the fuck down. Okay. So I'm going to say Hooked on Your Love. This is book 1 in the Royal series, which is about sisters who are running their company's hotel company. And then Blood Ties. This is like a book of shorts, and just the pictures that Shamika paints in each of these stories. So good. So good. You deserve to read it. You do. Another queen of mine, Drea Anderson. This is my paranormal queen. Okay. If you want a shifter, if you want a vampire, if you want a jaguar, a bear, a lion, she got all of them. Okay. The Crownless King, Vigas. All right. Vigas. If you don't know what a Viga is, vampire, think about it. Okay, you figured it out. And then you have the Georgia Arcana series. This is about cousin witches. If you like Charmed, you're going to eat that series up. Okay, cousin witches falling in love with shifters, breaking family curses. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Another author who's going to drag you. who's gonna drag you so bad you might start reading her book for like 5 or so years. I'm not saying that that's what happened to me. I'm not saying that that's not what happened to me. To Kara Allen, Needful Noor. Was she needy? Go read the books. It's a duology. When you get to the end of the books, come back. We can talk about it. I love talking to people about Needful Noor. I really do. And then you have Parachutes. Are you ready to get dragged? If you're looking for a book that's going to drag you, if you're looking for a book, and I think this is the case with all Takira's characters, because she don't write perfection. She writes people who feel real, and they're very emotionally complex, and the decisions that they make are not always good. But Parachutes, baby, whew, it was good though. And then finally, Tia Love, who I am so ready for more people to read her books, because that lady's pen ain't no joke. Currently Untitled is book 3 in one of her series. Is really good. You know, I love Mia FMC that's like, I don't need no man. I am good, Mr. Sir. Please stay over there and leave me alone. And the MMC is like, unfortunately, I can't do that. And even if I could, I wasn't going to do it anyway. That's what Currently Untitled gave. And then you have Bible Study. For all of the church girls like myself that like grew up in the church and like did the vows of purity and was just like, oh my gosh, I have to be this way. If I'm not this way, then God's not going to love me anymore. Bible Study is for you. And also I'm here to tell you all of that shit is a lie. Okay. All right. So yeah, those are 20 Black indie authors that I think you should get into. And book recs, come back. Let me know if you've read any of them before. And if so, what your favorite book is. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.